live with a big bang.
So, Mr. Cooper, you're looking for a job?
A menial job, like yours.
Why, thank you for noticing. I'm Menial Employee of the Month. Did you have a particular placement which you'd like to consider?
I do. For thousands of years, the lowest classes of the human race have spent their lives labouring to erect shrines of the lash of their superiors. Finally, they dropped down and became one with the dust that which they have trekked. Do you have anything of the sort?
No.
Well, shouldn't you take your database?
No.
You didn't really type anything.
I didn't really have to. So, how about the manufacturing industry?
That would be good. It's sawing, hammering, eating out of lunchbox as my working class colleagues and I sit perched precariously on the rafter high above the Capitol.
I see. Just give me 2 moments. Security!
Cooper, you're looking for a job?
A menial job, like yours.
Why, thank you for noticing. I'm Menial Employee of the Month. Do you have a particular field in mind?
I do. For thousands of years, the lowest classes of the human race have spent their lives labouring to erect monuments under the lash of their betters. Finally, they dropped down and became one of the dust through which they judged. Do you have anything like that?
No.
Shouldn't you take your database?
No.
Well, you didn't really type.
I didn't really have to. So, how about construction?
Oh, that would be good. It's a sawing, hammering, eating out of a lunch pail as my work fellows and I sit perched precariously in the girder high above the metropolis.
No. This is putting up sheetrock in your housing project in Rosemeads.
I should do that.
Good.
One quick question.
Yes?
What's a sheetrock?
Moving on. How about deliveries for a florist?
That seems acceptable.
Do you have your own car?
I don't drive.
Of course you don't. Mr. Cooper, let me ask you a question. What was your last job?
Senior theoretical practical physicist at Caltech, focusing on the M theory and layman's terms, string theory.
Particular field in mind?
I do. For thousands of years, the lowest class of the human race spent their lives labouring to erect monuments under which the last of their betters. Finally, they dropped down and they become one with the dust through which they trudged. Do you have anything like that?
No.
Shouldn't you check your database?
No.
You didn't really type.
I didn't really have to. So, how about construction?
Oh, that would be good. Sawing, hammering, eating out of lunch pail. As my working class fellows, I sit precariously on the grinding line of the metropolis.
No. This is putting up some sheetrock at a housing project in Rosemeads.
I could do that.
Good.
One quick question.
Yes.
What's sheetrock?
Moving on. How about delivers for a florist?
That seems acceptable.
Do you have your own car?
I don't drive.
Of course you don't. Mr. Cooper, let me just ask a question. What was your last job?
Senior theoretical particle physicist at Caltech, focusing on the M theory and layman's string theory.
I see. Just give me a second.
Security! I've seen this episode. So, Mr. Cooper, you're looking for a job?
Menial job, like yours.
Why, thank you for noticing. I'm Menial Employee of the Month. Do you have a particular field in mind?
I do. For thousands of years, the lowest class of the human race has spent their lives labouring to erect monuments under the lash of their betters. Finally, they dropped down and became one with the dust for which they trudged. Do you know anything like that?
No.
Should you check your database?
No.
You didn't really tell me.
I didn't really have to. So, how about construction?
Oh, that would be good. Soaring manual, passing out lunch bell, black sit perch potentially. Good at high bottom chocolates.
No. This is putting up sheetrock at a housing project in Rosemead.
You could do that.
Good.
Good question.
Yes.
What's sheetrock?
Moving on. How about doing deliveries for florists?
That seems sensible.
Do you have your own car?
I don't drive.
Of course you don't. Mr. Cooper, let me just ask you a question. What was your last job?
Senior theoretical particle physicist at Caltech versus M3's for a latest string.
I see. Just give me 1 second. Security!
Oh my god, look. What are you doing?
Missing out the shop.
Have you got a pen?
Right. Rolling and action.
No. This is installing sheetrock at a housing estate in Walnut Garden. Sorry, can I say that again? I didn't know it. No. This is installing.
I'll put you as on parker as well.
Right. Rolling and action.
No. This is installing sheetrock at a housing estate at Walnut Tree Gardens.
Rolling and action.
I could do that.
Rolling and action.
Good.
That's fine. Right. Rolling and action.
One good question.
Action.
Yes.
Action. Henry. Put that. That's right. Action. Yeah.
What's a sheetrock?
And action.
Moving on. Sorry, can we do that
It's alright,
again?
yeah.
Mr. Cooper, let
No,
me
back
just
up again.
ask you a question. What was your last job?
Right. Rolling and action.
Moving on. Mr. Cooper, let me just ask you a question. What was your last job?
Action.
Was senior theoretical particle physicist at Castrol focusing on the M theory, or in layman's terms, string theory?
And action.
It was senior theoretical particle physicist at the Castrol focusing on the M theory, or in layman's terms, string theory.
Right.
But can't you just push it up?
You can, but the problem when you do that is then it looks cheap.
I know.
Right. Let's give it a go then. Right.
Are we filming?
Yeah, we're filming,
Okay.
so yeah.
You're
Right.
gonna have to. You'll have to follow me.
Well, no, the thing is, you won't, as long as he points it in that direction,
Yeah.
you're fine. Because if he follows me, that's when he starts to fall over.
Was
and
that
stuff.
loud enough for
Yes.
you?
Yeah, that's loud, yeah, that can pick it all up.
That'll be able to pick it up.
Henry can hear it anyway.